Hey guys, we're here. We're gonna start fishing some small creeks. We haven't had rain in a while. Not sure how deep they'll be, or where the fish actually will be at. But we're gonna try our hardest to throw some small finesse baits. Hopefully, get some small smallmouth, possibly. Hopefully, bigger ones, possible. But we're gonna try catching some, of course, largemouth, smallmouth, really whatever we can catch in these small creeks. Let's get to it. Now, the trick here is gonna be able to get down here. Looks like there's a path off right here to my left. I can see the bottom in parts. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I can't see the bottom. Like I said, we haven't had a lot of rain lately. What rain we have had has been a little bit here and there. That's why we're throwing a little bit more finesse today. All the people have this little area carved out pretty good. Just missed something small. Seems to flash. Little buddy must have barely picked it up. I'm throwing a Ned rig right now with a Z-Man mushroom head. But I'm using a Guggen bait rattling Ned. Ooh, missed him again. I think he's too small. There's one. Not big. Oh, there he goes. It was a little rock bass. Well, actually, it wasn't little. It was a decent sized rock bass. Ooh, small one. Once again, a little tiny one. Might be what we call a creek chub around here. I don't know what they're called in different parts of the United States, but here in Ohio they're called creek chubs. They're like a small. Actually, I've seen them get fairly decent size, but like a silver color to them most of the time. But they're mostly found in creeks, hence the name of it, creek chub. But that's probably what it was. Probably just too small to get the hook in its mouth. Oh, that was a decent fish. Man, I am missing these fish today for some reason. Come on here, underneath me. That one actually wasn't too. I mean, it wasn't big. It wasn't small. He thumped it off the bottom. Man, what's going on? Oh, there's a little fish swimming there across the surface. There we go. Finally got one. Took us a minute. Actually, really didn't take us that long, to be honest. I've only been here 10 minutes. I missed a couple of fish. Of course, I catch probably the smallest one I had on. Small little rock bass. Good little start. There we go. Something small. There we go. Oh, another little rock bass. Ooh. A couple blood spots. A lot of ick Especially stop for a second. Especially the pools, like a lot of still water pools. I mean, I know this is a creek, but a lot of the water is still pretty still. See, I don't know if you can tell. There's a lot of ick on its fins and stuff. That's typical for waters around here, to be honest. There are smallmouth in these small creeks up in northeast Ohio. Typically, they don't get very big. You find a lot of the bigger ones in Lake Erie and stuff like that. They don't typically get too big in these small little backwaters up here, but even the small ones have a good little pull to them once you get them hooked on. Another little rock bass. So I don't know what's up with these little creeks around where I live. Rock bass have been crazy. Like, I catch a ton of them. They say, especially in these little creeks. I mean, not a little dink, but I think they're pretty. There we go. About time. Caught a nice little green bass. Took us a minute. I've only fished this side of the bridge so far. It's not very deep. A lot of it I can still see the bottom. There's a couple little holes I can't. I'll fish outside here in a minute, but nice little green bass. Smoked the Ned rig. See you later, buddy. There we go. Right in front of me. Another nice, ooh, fat little rock bass. I mean, fat. Could have left that for another fish, dude. I mean, look how chunky the thing is. Also, full of ick. Like I said, typical for waters around here. Man, yeah, he's fat. See you, dude. Alright, so that was somewhat productive. We ended up catching a couple of rock bass and a bass. I had a lot of hits, but I think they were just small bluegill bass. They just couldn't get it down in their mouth for me to set the hook, but I had a lot of hits. I only caught a couple, I'd say smaller ones, but that's what this is all about. Just trying to catch some species, some micro species, finesse fishing, and some creeks. We're off to the next spot. We're going to fish there for a couple hours. See you there. Different. Huh. No. Got him. different species. I was screwing with this Ned rig under this rock ledge underwater. This bullhead came up and smoked it. Kind of different, catching catfish on a Ned rig. They bite too. Kind of cool. Like I said, probably biggest fish of the day, bullhead on a Ned rig. Pretty cool. See you later, buddy. Go back home. Sweet. Oh, there we go. Not bad. Smallie on a little mini jerkbait. So this is a couple days later than the previous part of the video. This a couple days later, yeah. We haven't got as much rain, really, as I thought we were going to, as it said, of course. So the creeks are still low, and this is a new creek. I fished here before, caught plenty of fish, and this smallmouth is actually pretty good size in here. It's one of the bigger sizes in this little creek. There's smallmouth, largemouth, rock bass, catfish, different kinds of bluegill like green sunfish, pumpkin seed, normal bluegill, suckers, creek chubs, perch, crappie. There's so many different kinds of fish in this little hole here in the stream below the stem. But yeah, that's our first fish of the day. Nice bronze back, nice healthy smallmouth. Yeah, he crushed a little mini jerkbait. So, yeah, he has such pretty colors on him. See that? That is a nice fish. I mean, he's almost up to my elbow. Nice fish. See you there, buddy. So what I am throwing around here is this. Like I said, this little micro jerkbait in this perch color. I like throwing small little jerkbaits like that, especially for these creek smallmouth. They just seem to love them. And yeah, I haven't been here that long, so let's see if we can crush some more.